Hey everybody, this is B Junior from B Junior's Movie Cave, hanging out in the cave this evening. Had a convention-itis kind of need this evening. I just wanted to do a video gearing up for, we're less than a month away from the local convention, the Mad Monster Party convention that's coming up in Charlotte, North Carolina. Just Google it, Mad Monster Party Convention, Charlotte, North Carolina, and it'll pop up. You'll find it. It's every bit as big as any of the other conventions I've attended in the last couple of years, and gotta say, the last year I attended it, and it was excellent. I really enjoyed it. I look forward to this year's as well. I was gearing up for it this evening. That kind of spawned the video. What I'm gonna do is just kind of tell you what I'm taking with me to get autographs on, that type of thing, this time around, and then I'll kind of sum the video up by just giving you some convention tips that I just kind of like to give to others if you've never been to a convention before, and tell you what really works for me. You might want to do it a different way. That's the beauty of it, though, is you can do, if you're going to find some autographs from your heroes from some of these movies. I can give you my tips on how I do it, and or other tips about conventions in general. We'll do that last. What I've decided to do this time around, I've saved some extra coin this year. I'm in preparation for it. I've been preparing for over a year, saving a little bit of allowance each month along the way. So I'm going to stay both nights and all 3 days, go to the convention instead of just 1 day or 2 days, something like that. I'm going to do the whole entire weekend this time. Take my time, enjoy the Q&As, go to some of the films they might be screening, that type of thing. Just try to do a little bit of everything this time around. Because I had such a great time last time, I just had to have more of it. I only went for 1 full day last time. Charlotte's not too far away, but there again, I just wanted to get a room, enjoy the whole goodness that is the horror convention, or pop culture convention, whatever you want to call it now. Essentially, as I said before, I'm going to try to get some more autographs this time around. Now, will I get them all? Probably not. It never works out the way you plan it. You can plan these things to death, but you're gonna die trying. Okay, you can't plan for every single celebrity to show up. There might be some cancellations. There might be some unforeseen ones showing up just yet at the last minute. So you never know. What I've decided to do this time around for autographs is the old 8.5 by 11 prints I made on my inkjet printer here. I just got some photo paper, found some very high res photos or generic posters of what I wanted to have signed, that I wanted to incorporate on my wall here in the man cave. That's the way I like to do it. I've tried DVD autographs. Which are cool. I've tried big old 27 by 40 original poster art, which I don't recommend, and I don't do that much anymore because I've had a couple of my original one sheets, mind you, get ripped in the process or damaged or something of that nature. I'm a very clumsy individual when it comes to stuff like that. I do favor the 11 by 17 size as well, things of that nature. You can frame up just about anything, and I'm not too much of a snob about it. I've just found that this size over here, the 8.5 by 11 kind of homemade ones, gives me more control about what I want on my wall here in the man cave. I'm just a little finicky about my autographs that I put on the wall, not so much the ones I have in my binders or something like that. But I thought I'd go that route this time because it cost me next to nothing just to print these off. Just a little bit of photo paper, an inkjet cartridge basically, and just a little bit of time searching for the right resolution. More high res resolution gives you the best quality print, of course. What I did was I thought I'd keep it simple. Instead of taking a big old tube for a gigantic poster or trying to take a backpack and all this other junk for walking around getting autographs and stuff the first day or the second day, whenever you go to get them. I just got me a basic 3-ring binder, 1-inch binder from the local Target store, I should say. And going to keep it simple. Just going to carry this around with me at the convention. Keeps everything nice and neat. Got some Protecto sleeves for my autographs to be in. And it also houses my tickets. We'll go handheld here in a second. I'll show you the ones I'm taking with me. There's my tickets from Mad Monster Party. Got my Bruce Campbell ticket, and hopefully he will show and I'll be able to get his autograph this time around. As I said before, there's no right or wrong way to do it. I mean, you can get DVDs signed, you can get Blu-rays signed, whatever will have you. Get a hockey mask signed by Kane Hodder, whatever you like. I mean, it's just one of those deals. Go nuts, go crazy. I had to go to about three good conventions before I figured out what I liked. I like the versatile size of the 8.5 by 11 just for myself, because you can get multiple autographs on it. but you can also interchange them easily. They're not original. You don't have to worry about them getting ripped or torn or anything. Most of these are going to be in my collection anyway. I wouldn't dream of selling these things. I'm not an eBayer of that nature. I just, if I want to go through the motions of meeting the person or whatever, it's personal. It's for me. So it's going on my man cave wall, and I just want to sit around and enjoy looking at it. So that's the way I've always looked at autographs. Let's go handheld a second. I'll show you what I'm taking with me real briefly. As I said before, it's ring binder. Just going to carry this around. It's just compact. I can carry it with me waiting in line. Don't have to worry about losing anything. Got some nice little plastic Protecto sleeves here to protect my autographs as I go through the line. A couple of these on top here have been priorly signed. I'm going to get them dual signed this time around. This is an older autograph I got from Laura Park Lincoln. I'm going to try to get Kane Hodder to sign up here on the the hockey mask side at this convention. He's supposed to be in attendance. And see, as I go through these, I'll give you kind of a lowdown on who's coming as well to Mad Monster Party. This has been signed by director John Landis, American Werewolf in London. David Naughton's going to be there. I'm going to try to get him to sign for me. I saw him at a convention in Kentucky, Fright Night Film Fest 2011, I think it was. And I just missed out. He was gone the second day, or we couldn't get in the back room or something of that nature. Escape from New York mini print signed by actor Harry Dean Stanton, who played Brain in the movie, and director John Carpenter. And we'll try the production designer for Escape from New York is going to be there. He's there for a small Jaws reunion they're having. He of course was the production designer on the Jaws movie as well, but I'm going to get him to sign this if anything. Joe Alves is his name. He's kind of a legendary production designer kind of guy. Figure I'd get him to sign on here somewhere. Just add to it over time. It's just one of my favorite post-apocalyptic movies. Got me a generic print of Jaws. They got about 3, maybe 4 supporting cast members that are going to be there in attendance. Joe Alves, as I said before, and I think a couple other, probably about 5 or so. They're calling it a Jaws reunion. So, I mean, when in doubt, get some Jaws stuff is the way I look at it, man. Jaws is classic. Evil Dead, kind of generic mini print. And I like these generic ones I've found because they don't have credits on them. You don't have to worry about copyright, stuff like that. People giving you flack about that. I'm just saving that one just for Bruce Campbell. Maybe get him to sign in silver over here or down here or something like that. I don't know. It'll look good when it's framed up on the wall. As I said before, some of these are going to be framed up and on the wall, like the Bruce Campbell one, things like that. So this is just a kind of a quick and dirty way to keep these protected and take them with me. Texas Chainsaw Massacre print I finally found a good resolution print of the original VHS art for the film. This is the art that I remember. When I think Texas Chainsaw Massacre original, the original poster art isn't the first thing that comes to mind. It's the VHS art with Sally's eyes behind Leatherface. Leatherface himself, Gunnar Hansen's going to be there. Maybe another signature in silver over here somewhere. He'll do his little "You're next" or whatever. I have Gunnar on a small 4x6. I sent him a letter sometime back and got it through the mail, but I don't know. I've always wanted to meet Gunnar, and I thought that would be the best one for my collection. Definitely going on the wall if I can get it. May or may not get all these signed. It's just the way it goes. You just have to kind of take the luck of the draw. But this costed me next to nothing. Instead of ordering a bunch of posters and spending a lot of money, this allows me to save more money for the convention itself so that I can get more autographs. So, you got to think about these things, guys. Think. Silent Night, Deadly Night print. Linnea Quigley's going to be there. This is just because. I've already got Linnea Quigley on a Return to Living Dead poster. But she was a bit part in this movie. I think she plays a girl named Denise who gets impaled in a very gruesome way, being her Scream Queen roles of the day there. Silent Night, Deadly Night, though, I'd love to start some autographs on that movie. Death Proof, another generic print here with no credits on it. Jordan Ladd is going to be there. She's one of the girls, I think it's the first set of girls in the movie that gets taken out by Kurt Russell in his Death Proof car there. But she was also in that really creepy zombie baby movie called Grace, I think it was. That's the movie that'll ensure I'll never have children as long as I live. But anyway, I just went with Death Proof because I figured I could add more to it over time because it's awesome. Danny Glover. That's right, Sergeant Murtaugh himself is going to be there. Got this Lethal Weapon generic print ready. Very good silver Sharpie over here, something like that. And, just one of those deals you have to kind of plan ahead, guys. As I said before, he's also in Predator 2. I thought I'd be prepared, make a Predator 2. It's a good generic one with the Predator himself. You can always add more to it. Who knows? Maybe one day Bill Paxton will show up in one of these things, or Maria Conchita Alonso, any of those people that are in Predator 2. That movie's awesome. I don't care what anybody says. I love Predator 2. It's not as good as the first one, of course, but, tough act to follow when you got Arnold in there. Gary Busey's going to be there. He was also in Predator 2 alongside of Danny Glover, and Lethal Weapon for that matter. Figured I'd get an extra one in there. Silver Bullet's one of my favorite roles he ever played, and also one of my favorite Stephen King-based movies. Little generic print just in case. There again, a couple of these will be just in case. I can always save them for other shows, whatever. You never know what's going to happen. Red Dawn, one of my favorite 80s movies growing up. Leah Thompson, she played Erica in the movie, one of the Wolverines. She's going to be there. Of course, she's also more well known for Back to the Future, and I think it's Carolyn in the City or whatever that TV show was she was on. Things like that. I missed her at a Kentucky show, and I wanted to get her. I've already got a few Day of the Dead autographs, but they're kind of scattered on different things. Bub, one of the most well-known zombies ever on the face of the earth. Howard Sherman is going to be there. I'll get him signed this little mini print of Day of the Dead. I love that. I've always loved that original poster art. It's basic, but it's just I like the way it's set up with the night at the top, dawn, and then day, and the sun rises there. Anyway. H2, Rob Zombie's H2. I know. I've already got Daniel Harris's autograph, Tyler Mane, and Scout Taylor Compton. But I'm taking this one just in case. You never know. You never know. For whatever reason, I might want to get Daniel Harris to sign something else, or might even get Tyler Mane to sign it. I don't know. Just want to be prepared. That's the whole point I'm trying to make. Mark Torgel, I think is his name. The guy that played the human side of Toxic Avenger before he becomes Toxic Avenger. It's his first ever convention appearance. He's going to be there. That's probably, pound for pound, one of 3 Troma movies I can actually watch over and over again. And it's classic. it's from my childhood too. So, if I get him sign his tutu or something there in silver or something, I don't know. Anyway, gotta have some kind of Troma in your collection, I guess. Machete Kills. I know that movie's not even out yet. They're probably just now finishing up filming it. There's a young lady by the name of Alexis Vega, I think's her name. She's going to be in Machete Kills, and she's also going to be in the new Sin City movie coming out later this year, both by Robert Rodriguez. So thought I'd go ahead and get her to sign this, and maybe get Danny Trejo to sign it through the mail, or if I catch Trejo at another show. I'm willing to bet you once Machete Kills comes out, he'll be on the convention circuit again, because he's a lot like Bill Moseley in that respect, where if he's not doing a movie, he'll be at a convention. Moving on, here's another just in case for David Naughton. That's another American Werewolf in London print I kind of printed out. It'll just, if the notion strikes me to get that one signed instead, I don't know, I printed that one out early on and thought I'd throw it in there. Angela from Night of the Demons is going to be there. Yeah, there she is. I did an 8x10 kind of landscape on hers. A good area to sign right there, that dark area. She's going to be there along with Linnea Quigley, and just one of those things where I may just get Angela just to sign that one nice and neat and put it in my 8x10 collection over behind the door. Who knows? Lita Ford, the rock goddess of the 80s there. She's going to be there. I thought maybe a red print, a red signature or something there. That's if I want to get, you can't be a teenage boy from the 80s and not want an autograph from Lita Ford in some kind of way. Strange, I know. The new Texas Chainsaw 3D movie was out just here in January. There's an 8x10 for that one. Dan Yeager, who I think plays Leatherface throughout most of the movie, is going to be there. I thought, well, just in case. I'm always a sucker for Texas Chainsaw Massacre stuff. And that is it, guys. That's all the autograph prints that I've got. And there again, as I've always said, if the table item is strong, go ahead and get it. That's how I got the Jeffrey Combs poster right there, and so forth. You can get some good table items sometimes that are not the norm. You can get like 11x17 or an excellent 8x10. They always have stuff on their tables. Sometimes they're weak, sometimes they're strong. Just depends. That's why, just doing a few conventions now, I've learned that you need to be prepared at all times. Be prepared. Now, just a few words on conventions. Let's keep it simple. That's my motto. Keep it simple. Take cash, because you're going to want to buy something. I mean, you not want to go in there and just walk around and see all that stuff, and not be able to buy at least one little thing or something to take back as a keepsake, whether it's an autograph or, more importantly, the vendor hall. Autographs are fun and everything, and that's kind of what I'm going for this time. But the vendor hall also deserves at least a half a day. Go walk around the vendor hall. Don't do just the celebrities and stuff like that. Go find you some hockey masks if you're in Friday the 13th. Find you a Camp Crystal Lake sign like I did at the last show. There is tons of stuff at these vendor halls that you're not going to find just anywhere else. I mean, you're going to find a lot of handmade stuff. I mean, carved stuff out of wood sometimes. The hockey masks I got from Wes over at deadpit.com table. He does some great recreation creepy hawk masks from the various Friday the 13th films. I've talked about those in prior videos. Man, you can get all kinds of stuff. You can get, yes, you can buy bootleg DVDs there, but I don't advocate it because nine times out of 10 they're going to come out eventually. But there is that option. You can buy posters there, original posters even, theatrical posters if that's your thing. A lot of people go in for that. T-shirts. You're going to find some of the most awesome T-shirt art tables that you're ever going to see. I mean, if you can't order online, they're going to have it at this show, and probably for a little bit of a discount if you buy it there in person. Just it goes on and on. You're going to find action figures, all kinds of nerdy goodness, stuff that I like, and you may like as well if you like going to a convention. If you've never been to one, at least go to one convention. That's my only advice. Don't sell your. I mean, go try it out. It's like riding a bike. If you like it, you'll keep riding it. If you don't like it, you don't have to ride it again. Just put it down. That's what I've always told people. Just try it at least once. You see if you like it. That's basically it. Take cash. Spend some time in the vendor hall. Go to the Q&As. You're going to find out stuff about movies that you're not going to find out about in DVD special features, interviews, and stuff like that, because those are really regulated by copyrights and stuff. You're going to get the inside dope a lot of times on what people think about their roles in movies, what people think about the movies themselves, stunt players that might have been in the movie. You can ask them questions. You can interact with them. You know, you can ask Kane Hodder what it was like to wear a monkey suit in House 2, the second story. You know, zany stuff, man. You can just go wild. You can do anything, you know, these things. They do have after parties and stuff like that. I usually don't go to those. I mean, that's not really my thing. Mainly because it's just I usually go solo to these shows, but if I was going with friends or something, yeah, maybe. You can go have a beer or whatever and do that kind of thing. I usually just, I'm tired by then, I just go back to my room and look over my goodies for the day and chill out, watch Tube. That's basically what I do. But that's the thing. Do it any way you want to. Sometimes they have costume parties. You can check their website. I mean, they have costume parties. You can win a prize, win a free autograph, stuff like that. When in doubt, check the website, take cash. Don't get stuck in any one little particular area. Spread yourself around. Enjoy the whole entire thing. Get your money's worth, is my opinion. And one thing I'll leave you with, if you are going for autographs, this has served me best in the last couple shows I went to. Go to Big Lots, go to Walmart, go wherever you can find these. Buy yourself some metallic silver Sharpies. If you want your autographs to look good, buy some silver Sharpies. That's right. Take care, dudes, and I'll see you next time. Bye.